Hi,
And
Sherman. I had an idea and I didn't know how to phrase it very well. Not idea, question. So I played a game with you gave me a pack and I played it with my young cousins this holiday when they were around. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And the things they were coming up with were so creative. I was actually surprised by what they were coming up with. I loved it. What I was interested in, have you played the game in a way that you've collected data in how people, the sort of output that people are putting, and maybe looking at the context of those people with the type of futures they're seeing? Have you done anything like that? Because that would be fascinating.
that's a good suggestion, Samita. I haven't done that yet. I had that in mind, but I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
So, which is, of course, my answer would be like it would be great if you can help me with that, right?
I'm in. No, it
Right, like
seems I would love to see like I'm sure
I
there's
have
going to
a
be
data,
patterns that we
a
see.
lot of data, in fact. Yes, I haven't actually like crunch it yet, and just figure out and then just look into it, right? Like so, that's a good suggestion. Yeah, I need a lot of help here.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, like, how does the game has like the same like a score or objective every player like strive to, or does it like everyone just choose their own objective? So I mean, like, how does this internet game work in reality? And like that does it engage in? Because I feel like one aspect of like why we enjoy game is because it's like if you look at I don't know all sort of like when the poker game is like you have like a very specific objective, so it's well defined as opposed to like if it's like super uh ambiguous, like everyone just don't know like what they are playing at. So I'm just wondering, like, can you elaborate on that? Thank you.
Yes, yes. Yeah. As I've said, there are no winners and losers. There are no scoring points. The objective really is that this is a scenario building game, right? And that incorporates randomness, leaders and movements, and existential risk and threats. So, what kind of scenarios of the future will we be able to come up with? And then, but of course, there are some question prompts as well that helps you facilitate the game. Like, for example, if was the scenario or the existential risk rate, what do you think are the policy strategies, innovation that your leader could come up with, right? If they're faced with a particular scenario or a crisis scenario or a weird scenario or a preferred scenario, whatever that might be. So it's a strategy game as well, right? So if you have, for example, come up with a weird scenario, I hope I could like, yeah, let's just say an ocean cities, right? That are interoperable with land-based cities. Definitely, ocean cities would have significant implications on the future of sustainable cities, right? So, and then try to think of it like what would the implication of cities be as far as our oceans are concerned, right? Like they're going to extract that, right? And assuming that the ocean city is funded by ocean financing. So ocean financing is one of the economic drivers in that game. So the leader, let's just say, assuming has a military mindset. So what would an ocean city look like if you have a leader that is dominantly oriented with a warrior military mindset, right? And then let's just say it is impacted or affected by an existential risk of, let's just say, scientists are looking into it, ocean system collapse, wherein ocean currents in the Asia in the Pacific suddenly stops. Like, so what would the policy, strategy, innovation, initiatives or events that your leader, if he was an individual leader or a movement, proposed, to mitigate or adapt into an ocean system collapse scenario? What would that look like? What would be the strategies and policies? So it's really like a continuing infinite generation of policies. So yeah, that's the intention of the game as well. It's a scenario building game and it's a strategy game, a strategy generation game. Yeah.